Black Cajun Sports. We got RC Keogh courtside. RC, what are some of the keys to the game, and how do you think this thing is going to play out in that first quarter?
Well, first of all, this is a heavyweight matchup that we've been waiting for here in the Catholic League. Obviously, West comes in 5-0, undefeated, first place. Roman bounced back from a loss to Wood, really pounded Archbishop Ryan. They come in at 5-1, and this is a matchup of some serious wing play. The wings in this game, all Division I guys, high to mid-level guys that can score, can rebound, and distribute. I think the key of the game is going to come down to the Khalil Farmer and Daniel Skillings versus the Watson twins. I mean, I don't think it's any other way. I think the winner of that matchup, of those matchups, wins this game. And I think Zion Stanford and Xavier Brown, they're the wild cards. Those two guys can carry their teams to victory, but they're going to need help from some other pieces. So I'm really looking forward to see how Roman deals with the size and strength of West Catholic. And the other thing I'm really looking at is, can Bud Clark do anything with Xavier Brown here today? We'll find out. Buckle your seatbelts. This is going to be a good one. Zion Stanford, right out the gates. Skillings from deep. Two guys we touched on from the opening remarks, Zion Stanford and Daniel Skillings, both got on the board early. Tray ball from Kasim Watson. They came out swinging today. You better be ready.
Who scored for Dover? Skillings, and then who scored? Skillings made a three and a hit.
He did? Yeah. Skillings? Xavier Brown with the sweet stroke.
People think about X as a playmaker, but he's actually one of the better knockdown shooters in the Catholic League.
He has a really good stroke, shoots a high percentage from the floor. Oftentimes that gets overlooked because of his playmaking and ball handling skills. It's early in this game, but if Daniel Skillings isn't going to be able to stand in there and take charges and rebound with these guys, Zion Stanford's going to have a field day. Zion Stanford.
That was Bud. That was Bud. That was Bud.
Bud? That was Bud Clark?
That was Bud.
He came off there and hit that? Bud Clark. That would be huge for West Catholic if Bud Clark could get going.
If he can make 3 or 4 of those, that really helped.
I apologize. Bud Clark drilled that 3 from Zion Stanford.
Off camera, we touched on it a little bit, but talk about the magnitude of this contest for the West Catholic program under 4th-year head coach Miguel Bocachica.
West Catholic is a proud school and a proud program with some really good former players and coaches. Coach Bocachica took over at West. Struggled a little bit in the early years because he was playing so many young guys, but now they've been through the wars. They've been through the tough years, and this is really their year. This is the team they've been waiting for, and right now, I mean, you can't ask for 2 bigger games in 1 week. We're going to see if you're real or not. You're here against Roman, and then you host Newman Goretti on Wednesday, so see if you're up for the challenge, Burrs. Farmer Early's had 3 balls rim in and out on him. He's got to see one of those go down. The guy's a big scorer for Rome, and he's got to see one of them go in. West Catholic ran a little bit of a 5-out motion trying to isolate the young fellow, Sharif Jackson, but Sharif wasn't having it. Forced a turnover on Kasim Watson.
Does Sharif remind you at all of his dad? I think they're both below-the-rim players. They're bangers. They're tough. They really enjoy the physicality of it. Describe that young man, because they're going to him very, very early in this big game.
Sharif obviously has great size for his class, and for that matter, great size for the Catholic League. He has soft hands, and he has a high IQ. And as Mark got older, I played with Mark for a year at Roman, and then as Mark got older, he really started to understand the game, and the game became, he was able to slow the game down and control the game from the block when he got to Temple and then in the pros. Sharif has that type of game, but obviously he's only a freshman. He has years to grow, and he will become a terrific player.
Chris throwing him in the fire, no.
Oh, he's not. He has to. They have no choice at this point. They need his size and his physicality in this game.
Oh, good hesitation.
Oh, Sharif Jackson's going to pick up a foul. I thought if he stayed straight up and down, it would have been a good block, but he fouled through and he picks up the foul. Kareem Watson will go to the line for 2.
It's a pretty nice venue for Roman to play games. It's only right half a mile from campus. It's extremely well lit. I hope the fans can appreciate that on the video we're providing. And there's not an empty seat in the building.
No, this is the crowds. This is an old school Sunday afternoon Catholic League war, packed house, beautiful facility here at Cristo Rey. Thank you to Kyle Sample for allowing Roman to bring their big games here. Sharif Jackson with a heck of a move there. Just an unbelievable recovery by Zion Stanford. Roman switches to a zone, 2-3 zone look here. See if they can't confuse West Catholic a little bit.
Ref, the ball hit 0 foot, ref. Communicate. Good defense, y'all. How you come through like that, though?
Showed a lot of patience on that possession.
They really did, and Del, I'm just going to touch on this early and get it out of the way. Man, it's a different game without a shot clock, isn't it, my friend?
Yeah.
The pace and
do that.
the pace and the intensity, just completely different without a shot clock. Pennsylvania, let's get it together. Oh, Zion Stanford in transition with the finish. Zion Stanford. Chris McNesby's going to need a timeout here to talk it over. A 7-0 run for West Catholic stretches their lead to 14-7.
Stanford's really emerging as one of the better players in the city of Philadelphia and in the Philadelphia Catholic League.
I don't know. As far as the Catholic League goes, I don't know that I've seen a more impactful player or versatile. The guy is 6'6", strong, can handle it, can shoot it, can defend. I'm not sure there is a better player in the Catholic League, honestly, Doug.
And he's nasty.
Oh, he's a pit bull. Oh, he's a pit bull.
Feels like, I mean, you said it, 3 of them went in and out, but it seems like they're just going to need 15, 20 points from Farmer to pull this out. Man.
Khalil Farmer has to get going, and look, he had 3 good looks, good shots. I mean, they're in and out, nothing you can do. He's just got to see one go through the hoop, and I think once one goes down, I think the young guy's gonna be able to string a few together. That's the type of shooter he is, and the type of scorer he is. Tough finish from Toby Ojukwu.
He's a strong-looking kid, and I think he does have an advantage over Clark.
2024 class. Toby's a strong guard. Really plays his role well for Roman. Doesn't try to do too much. Does all the little things for them.
Called that one on Zion. Zion can't get in foul trouble. Just careless.
Bud Clark from Zion Stanford.
It was a good look by Stanford. And he got to let it go.
Zion Stanford doesn't realize the clock is running down. Romans turns the ball over, but West not able to take advantage. But West was very aggressive there to finish the first quarter. And we'll go to break with West Catholic 17 and Roman Catholic 9.
So, the way the teams are built, it looks like, if we're going to run up and down the court and do a little bit of freelancing, as we can see, West Catholic's been able to capitalize off of those type of situations. I don't know about Roman really coming back from a significant deficit.
Well, Roman fought back against Wood, wasn't able to get over the top in that game, but I'm just going to touch on West Catholic here for a second. That had to be the start that Coach Boca Chica wanted, Del. This is their biggest game of the year. packed house. Like we've been saying, they're the team that we're going to see if they're real and if they're ready to climb the ladder down at the Cathedral. This is the start, big week. Roman, and as I touched on, Newman on Wednesday, but that was a hell of a first quarter for West Catholic. Another run out and a Zion Stanford hammer.
He keeps shooting it. They just won't fall for the kid, The bucket's got a lid on it for Farmer right now. I mean, clean looks. I've seen him make those shots for 4 years. At Shipley, Roman, in the summertime.
No, he's a really good shooter, and they're going to fall. But Roman's in a danger zone right now, Dell, because West is feeling themselves.
Yes.
They're getting a lot of open floor turnovers, leading to fast breaks. Roman has to clean up the ball handling and take care of the basketball, or this could get out of control.
There you go.
Farmer's really pressing now. Really pressing. He's got to settle down and let the game come to him. Bud Clark with a careless reach-in foul there. That's the one thing that happened to West Catholic last time we saw them. Bud Clark got in foul trouble in the first half against Spalding and played barely any minutes.
It has to be a luxury to have the Watson twins, and you can put one of them on a guard like X, and he's doing a pretty good job out on that open court, moving his feet and staying with the kid.
Great cut by Toby Oju, and a dime to Daniel Skillings. The young fellow with the dime, Skillings with the finish. Oh, big time block. Big time block by Quadir Brown.
That's his second. Now
Zion Stanford's second foul.
He's got to sit down. Yes, he got a window here where you can close this ground.
Wow! Xavier Brown with his yo-yo dribble, crossover, drive, and the finish. Oh, you can't leave him open. Kareem Watson. That young man is a sniper. He doesn't need any room. So you certainly can't leave him wide open. Not sure who called that timeout, Dell, but West Catholic now out to a 9-point lead just when Zion Stanford went to the bench. Thought maybe Roman had a window to make a run and tighten this one up, but Kareem Watson gets a wide open look and he buries it.
The big three. Stem the tide. I tell you, the little kid Bud is getting in the lane. He's trying to dish it, taking shots when appropriate. He's doing a good job so far. I don't think they can switch and have Nasir Griffin out there.
I think if Hasir Griffin keeps getting caught in a switch and on Xavier Brown, Coach McNesby's just going to spread the floor and let X go to work. Off the inbounds play, Skillings with the finish. They got the switch again. X Brown.
That's an impossible
That's
situation.
three possessions in a row offensively for Roman. Got Xavier Brown matched up with Griffin, and that's just not the play.
Well,
that's not the matchup.
You actually called it, R. So you think McNesby saw exactly what you were talking about?
100%. He saw them switching everything down there with Griffin in the game. West can do that when he's out of the game, but when he's in the game, they keep switching. Roman is not going to be in a rush until they get that matchup, and then Xavier Brown's as good as anybody in the city one-on-one.
He's going to score, yes. Against a big guy that without a lot of lateral movement, he's really almost helpless out there on that kid. And now we have a 4-point game.
Tell you what, though, we got a hell of a VIP section opposite the benches here today. Mark Jackson, Lonnie Lowry, Chick Gillespie, Amaro, and Butch from Manayunk.
It is Murderer's Row over there, man. Hey, man. Mark Jackson, definitely the best dressed guy in the gym.
Sixers must play tonight. He must have some TV stuff to do after this one. You good. You're good.
All right, now. They really could use a bucket here. 2, 3, doesn't matter.
Bud Clark with another kick out and a three.
I mean, he's really been able to penetrate
Samar Wilbanks
and do what he wants. Now, they haven't finished it all the time, but he's getting in there.
X Brown to Daniel Skillings for 3. Roman's press turns West over. Xavier Brown in the passing lane, then gets on the floor. We had 3 or 4 guys on the floor there, Del. It's not hard to tell today's a huge game for both these teams.
Yeah, this game means something. don't need that right now. All right?
3:11 left. West Catholic leads 25-21. Looked like Coach McNesby just said to Xavier Brown, it's on you. See if we don't get an ISO here for Brown. Oh, that's what we needed. That's what Roman needed right there. Khalil Farmer finally sees one go through.
The absence of Zion Stanford on the floor really changes the tone of the game.
Oh, it absolutely does. I mean, Doug, we can't sit here and say he's the best player in the league possibly, and then he sits with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter with 2 fouls. And Coach Bocachica showed us down against Archbishop Spalding. When Bud Clark got 2 fouls, he didn't play him. So this is what Coach Bocachica does, and it's his thing, and his team has to respond.
That lead has evaporated without Zion on the court.
Offensive foul taken by Xavier Brown.
Roman
We got a 2-point game. Roman with the chance to tie or take the lead. Coach Bocachica going deep into his bench now, bringing in Isaac Cole, the freshman, the 6'6" freshman. I have not seen him in 3 games that I've seen West this year.
I just saw him in a JV game, huh?
Well, there you have it.
Deep on, you're right, that's deep on the bench.
And just as we just talked about, the young fellow in the game
fouled a 3-point shooter.
Fouls a 3-point shooter who's only 1 of 6 here this afternoon, and he goes and fouls a 3-point shooter, a very, very good foul shooter in Khalil Farmer. He sees 3 go through here, Dell. He could get himself going.
And give Roman the lead with 1:52 left in the first half. There you go, clean. Didn't even move the net. Tie ball game, folks.
As I said, Khalil Farmer is very, very good at the foul line. He gets all 3 and puts Roman in the lead 26-25 with 1:40 remaining here. And another careless turnover forced by Roman's pressure.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to leave Zion on the bench. I might have given in and inserted him, Mar. It's been a 10-point swing since he went out.
They were up 9, and now they're down 1 since Zion Stanford left the game with 2 fouls. Daniel Skillings with a finish off of the air ball from Xavier Brown. Skillings, tough rebound and finish. Roman now stretches their lead to 3. Xavier Brown with the reverse finish for 2. Another turnover from West, and my Lord, have things changed here at Cristo Rey High School in a hurry.
Xavier is demonstrating his ability to read the situation and feel the moment and just come through. They needed him. He's made some jump shots. He's done it in transition. He's found open guys for some 3-pointers. I mean, it's really a really good display of playing a point guard.
Roman is on a 17-3 run since Zion Stanford went to the bench with 2 fouls. best point guard in the league, in my opinion. I know there's some good ones in the Catholic League, but Xavier Brown is clearly the best point guard in the Philadelphia Catholic League. And when he gets going and the ball is in his hands, good things usually happen for Roman. They tried isolating the freshman.
Number 4 is a freshman?
No, they tried isolating number 25, the freshman West Catholic, and Quadir Brown wasn't able to finish.
Defense.
Got by him, but it wasn't pretty and didn't finish.
24 seconds left.
West has been ice cold. Roman can hold for the last shot. Already with a 5-point lead. They can extend their lead here going into the half. At halftime, Roman Catholic 30, West Catholic 25. Roman finished the half on a 17-3 run, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that when Zion Stanford, West Catholic star, got 2 fouls, they kept him on the bench, and Roman took advantage of West on the defense end of the floor, and West offense was a little bit shaky. A couple careless turnovers against Roman's press. But Xavier Brown really put his fingerprints all over this game and carried Roman in that second quarter.
Okay. Second half, about to start in 25 seconds. Roman finished the first half on a real run. As we begin the second half, Roman's up 5, 30-25, and they were in complete control of the game with Zion Stanford on the bench for West Catholic. Zion was saddled with 2 fouls, I think, at the 6-minute mark, and Coach Boca Chica sat him for the remainder of the half. At the time, West Catholic had an 8 or 9 point lead, and that lead quickly evaporated without Zion on the court. We'll see if his return to the court will allow West Catholic to establish something resembling control of this game. RC, what do you think?
I think Zion Stanford's third quarter here is going to be the key for West. If he can get back in a rhythm, he sat for an awful long time, well over 6 minutes, and then halftime. So if he can get back in rhythm and get back to doing what he was doing early in this game, West should be in good shape. But right now, Roman has control. Samir Wilbanks.
They needed that to start the second half. They needed
Wilbanks Aki. Good look. Good look from Xavier Brown, and the finish by Quadir Brown. broken play there. Bud Clark tries driving, loses the ball. But Kasim Watson is able to gather and pick up a foul against Roman's Xavier Brown. Oh, pretty touch from 15. Kasim Watson. Samir Wilbanks Aki with the spin, the dish. Skillings answers from 3. Bud Clark put his foot on the gas and gets 2. Skillings to Brown. Quadir Brown has given Roman some really, really good minutes here. 2 tough offensive rebounds and a tough finish to start the half.
I thought he was shooting.
No, I think that was the right call. Got grabbed out by the foul line. Khalil Foster around and down for 2.
Quick shot.
Toby Ajoku for 3. Roman stretches their lead out to 7 with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Brown. Zion Stanford's been really quiet here in the early minutes of the third quarter. And just as I say that, he drives downhill and picks up a foul.
That could have went the other way.
Against Quadir Brown, but I thought that one could have gone the other way myself, Del. But the call goes in West Catholic's favor. Their ball baseline out of bounds. In comes Sharif Jackson. With this lineup on the floor, Sharif Jackson really doesn't have a matchup defensively. We'll see if Coach Moniesby goes to the zone. He did. He goes to the 2-3 zone. Jackson manning the middle. They're trying to get the ball into the big fella against Zion Stanford. He got great post position, and he picks up Stanford's 3rd. I'll tell you what, for a 15-year-old kid to hold his post up, work his angles, and work his hips like that, knowing what his guards were trying to do, trying to get the 3rd foul on Stanford, trying to get the ball. Sharif Jackson never gave up the post up, Del, and that is way beyond his years. That is advanced post play right there.
Is that McNesby again identifying an opportunity to pick up a 3rd with Zion on a plan?
Let's put it this way. In the first half, trailing by 9, Coach McNesby found the mismatch for Xavier Brown. Has a comfortable lead here, up 7, and he goes inside to try to pick up that third foul on Stanford. The guy's coached a couple games and won a lot of them. Yo, slide back a little bit further. Farmer no good. Bud Clark gets West out and running. Oh, Zion Stanford, two-handed pin. Gets the leak out layup for Shamir Wilbanks Aki. Zion Stanford.
You just feel that kid when he's in the game, man.
Khalil Farmer with the stare down 3. Puts Roman back up 7.
Little jab
with 2:30 left in the third.
Little small jab step, get a little space, raise up, splash.
Nasir Griffin stepping out and banging it from downtown. Get out of there, Dan. Khalil Farmer, I think, gets bailed out there. Roman was a little confused about what they were trying to do there offensively. It looked like Sharif Jackson was trying to post up the smaller Wilbanks, but Farmer picks his spot, drives the lane. He'll go to the line for 2.
He's pretty much automatic at that foul line, all right?
He is seriously efficient at the line. That is for sure. Not a guy you want to put there.
I mean, he's not hitting the rim. Some guys appreciate those free points, He's one of them.
My man Mookie Stewart used to call it free money. Go get all that money. Sharif Jackson, the young fellow on the offensive glass with the lefty hook. Looking like his father. Landlover gets 2. The Landlover. Nasir Griffin again from deep.
Wow.
I have not seen that from him this year. He steps up and makes back-to-back threes to cut Roman's lead to 5. Pennsylvania, we need a shot clock. We need a shot clock. Skillings from deep for 3. Skillings with the answer. Roman up 8, under 30 seconds. Nasir Griffin feeling it. Heat check no good. Roman out in transition. Zion Stanford goes up to get that one.
Rebound.
That's going to be Xavier Brown's third if it's on him. No, they give it to Toby Ojukwu. Bud Clark's not able to connect on the first.
Point guard's got to make the free throws, man. It's just something about that position, you know. The leader, it's crunch time, we need him. Good.
Bud Clark gets the second. 7-point Roman lead, 9.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
So we got a 7-point game here. The end of the third. West Catholic's down 7. I'm trying to think how they're going to close that gap. Now Nasir bailed them out with the 6 good points, the 2 threes.
2 huge threes.
They got to get something going from Zion and the Twins.
Well, Del, I said it before the half started. Zion Stanford picked up his second foul early in the second quarter, I believe around the 6-minute mark. He sat the remainder of the second quarter, and then they went into halftime, Del. That's a long time after you come out, and he was rolling. He was single-handedly put West in control early in the first quarter, but after he picked up his second foul, it's just been a completely different game, Del.
Completely different game. I mean, we did see him come up with that tremendous block, but other than that, in a couple of rebounds, I don't want to minimize his impact.
He
on
needs
the
to
board.
get going offensively for them. He has to score for West to pull this one out here today. He's got to score.
And Roman's really spreading it out. You got Jackson doing some damage down low. You got Farmer making free throws, hitting a couple buckets. Even Toby's getting in there, contributing here and there. Roman's spread it out.
Roman's 4 have been a consistent 4 all year. Skillings, Brown, Farmer, and Ajohu. But it's who that fifth guy is going to be, Quadir Brown, Sharif Jackson. Who the fifth guy is going to be the key for Roman.
He's over there. He's over there in
February,
he's
going
over
into
there
February
in
and
street
March.
clothes. All right, he's in street clothes.
Oh, I see him. He's not hard to miss. Bud Clark with the block
From
on
behind.
Xavier Brown from behind. Bud Clark's a little dude, but he's athletic, man. Looks like Coach McNesby's going to try to get Xavier Brown dribbled around for about 30 seconds. Nobody else touches the ball. He almost gets knocked over, flips it to Khalil Farmer, and he drills a 3 to put Roman up 10.
West got to find a way to get some stops, man. They play good D, but at the end, if they're able to just locate somebody, spotting up, getting a clean look at it, most of the kids on Roman are just going to make those shots.
I mean, listen, 6:49 to go here. Roman has a 54-46 lead. They have the best guard on the floor, and you just saw what they did last possession. They took 30 seconds off the clock. Him dribbling around, trying to post up, the Villanova dribble post. He couldn't get it. He ends up almost falling over, and he just flips it over to Clear Farmer, and the guy he calmly knocks down a 3.
Nails it. It's deflating, you know, if you play good defense for 30, 40 seconds, guy knocks down a clean 3-pointer.
don't think Roman was purposely trying to hold the ball, though. I'm not saying that.
They
were
just looking.
They were trying to get Xavier Brown into a dribble post against Bud Clark. It didn't work out. Clark stood his ground, but like you said, you have a guy that shoots it like Farmer, just catches and calmly knocks down a three, and it's Roman's possession here with a chance to go up double figures again. They call it was probably a foul, but that's on Roman's guards. It took way too long for them to recognize that Bud Clark was buried behind Sharif Jackson. They've got to get the big fella the ball. Mark Jackson giving the ref an earful over there. He made sure he pulled his mask down for that one.
It's just goaltending.
No, it's goaltending.
Yeah, it's interference. It's not a tech.
No, it's just goaltending. Technical foul.
They teed him up.
Technical foul for hanging on the rim. I don't agree with it.
But that was
I don't agree with it.
Really dumb thing to do down there.
It wasn't a smart play. Will Banks is smarter than that. He's a really good player. But I don't understand the technical foul. It must be a high school rule. It's just goaltending. It's basket interference.
No basket,
ball.
go the other way. Now, Roman's got some really good free throw shooters on the court with X and Farmer.
Absolutely.
I think Skilling's probably more than adequate too. So
they're not going to have a problem down the stretch of the line if that's what West tries to do. Xavier Brown calmly drills the two technical free throws. Roman up 10 with 6:02 remaining. They go back with Quadir Brown, so now they have 5 guards on the floor to handle West pressure. Damn, 17. That is Zion Stanford with the dribble, post, and finish, and that's his first point since early in the second quarter, Del. Blocked by Kareem Watson out to his brother, and he finishes in traffic. Kareem Watson with the block and Kasim Watson with the finish to cut Roman's lead to 6. Timeout, Roman Catholic.
So we have Zion and we have the Watson twins. That's who's going to have to get it done. for West Catholic. I don't see any of the other guys rising up and helping them come back from this deficit with 5 minutes to go.
Well, what helps them is West's length when they start to pressure. Roman has guys that can handle the ball, but they really only have one primary ball handler. And what West did right there on that possession was they sent 2 at Xavier Brown, and that's probably going to have to be the answer here for the next 5:05 if West is going to be able to come back and pull this one out. They're going to have to keep Xavier Brown.
Guys to make some decisions.
Yes, they're going to have to keep the ball out of X Brown's hands. West back to the full court pressure. They got their quickest lineup on the floor with Stanford, Clark, Will Banks, and the Watson twins.
They had to burn another timeout.
Another timeout that Roman is forced to take because they can't get the ball in bounds. Del, having seen West Catholic, the 2 or 3 times we've seen them, I think they're more comfortable in this type of game that they're forcing Roman to play right now. The full court pressure, run and jump, kind of make it a frenetic pace. That's really what they seem to thrive in.
Well, they don't have a kid like Xavier Brown. You got a point guard like that. He can play at any pace. He can maintain control, execute exactly what it is the coach wants him to do. Bud is good, but he's just not able to. Whoa.
Smart play by Toby Ojokwu. Xavier Brown drives.
On cue.
Picks up the block.
On cue. And he'll
blocking foul, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And knock him down. You'd be surprised if X or Farmer misses a free throw down the stretch.
Really, really, really smart play by the sophomore Toby Ojokwu. Breaks the press, gets the ball in the middle of the floor, puts the brakes on, pulls it out, gets it to Xavier Brown, their leader, and let him go make plays.
Oh, no shot.
Here we go. I say this all the time on Twitter, Del. We're at a basketball game, and there's not one person with a towel. A towel. Like
they're using napkins.
We got pretzel wrappers out there wiping the floor down. My man, give my man a hand. I see you out there hustling. I see you.
Okay, we are shooting fouls. All right.
Oh, you jinxed him, Del. You jinxed my man X. He gets the second. Roman leads 57-50 under 5 minutes here in the fourth. Excellent defense by Daniel Skillings on Zion Stanford. He tried to dribble post, and Skillings wouldn't give up ground and ends up blocking it out of bounds. Big rebound from Khalil Farmer there. Gets Roman out in transition. They'll settle it down and give the ball to their guy, Xavier Brown. Toby Ojoku
6 fouls. We almost getting there.
picks up a senseless foul, 75 feet from the basket. West Catholic will be shooting 1-1 from here on out. Daniel Skillings again putting a little bit of pressure on Zion Stanford, and a careless turnover from West Catholic. You don't usually see that from them.
Seems like Zion's most effective if he gets it and makes a move. If he holds the ball and fiddles around with it, it gives Skillings a real chance to defend him a lot better.
Quadir Brown comes over and tries to challenge Bud Clark. It wasn't even his guy. He came over and helped and commits the foul, send Bud Clark to the line for 2. Bud Clark's good on the first. God damn, they got the ball back again. 17-3. 9 minutes to go. Ahead. Bud Clark with the strip.
That's the second time they caught Zion and forced the jump ball while he was trying to go up for a shot.
Roman has really locked it down here the last couple minutes defensively. After West put on some pressure and got the lead to 6, Roman's locked it down on the defense end of the floor. Got to give him credit. From Ojoku to Skillings, he buries the corner 3. Zion Stanford stripped again in the paint. Brown out in transition with the lay-in. Roman Catholic 62, West Catholic 52. 1:45 remaining here at Cristo Rey. Timeout, West Catholic. Coach Bocachica is really not happy with the careless ball handling that he's seeing on the offense end of the floor from his team, and I don't blame him. They're not usually careless with the ball, Del. They have a lot of playmakers who love to dribble.
I see some indecision. Like I said, if Zion gets it, just makes a move and go, attacks the rim, he's really tough to stop. Once he starts trying to,
You think they're oversinking it, Del? What do you think they're seeing? Is Roman's help defense there? Am I missing something? Are they over-helping?
I think these kids from West Catholic really understand the magnitude of the moment that they're in. This is a chance for them to impact their legacy, as a high school team. And I think that weight is a lot to carry for some of these guys. Now, they're down 10. anything can happen. But if they don't pull it out, they got Wednesday. We can see if they can learn from that and stick to the game plan and stay out of foul trouble.
Foul trouble.
I think they're a different team.
Foul trouble for sure.
But it's a big moment. And the Roman kids have been here 1,000 times, man. One-on-one. Who's he calling it on? Who's shooting, Bud?
No, Nasir Quadir Griffin, right?
The foul's on Griffin.
Yeah, I thought they called it on Quadir Brown, but it looks like they called it on Toby Ojokwu.
Okay.
And Griffin will go to the line for 2. Or actually 1 and 1.
He's been stroking those threes. We'll see if he can.
See if he can step out at the line here. We've been to a couple high school games this year, Del, where the foul line has not been friendly to some really good shooters.
Good shot.
Griffin good on the first. He'll get another.
Griffin 90
gets
seconds.
the second. 62-54, 134 to go. West Catholic turns up the pressure right here.
Now with no shot clock, do you begin fouling when? Now?
I don't think they're going to purposely foul because I think they know enough about, Coach McNesby. He's been around the block. He's not a hold the ball type of guy. He'll play, but if you get down under 30 seconds, of course, he's going to hold the ball. But with 134, he's going to let his guys play. West Catholic's got to try to force a couple quick turnovers here. Skillings with the floater. Shamir Wilbanks Aki with the left-handed pull-up Jimmy.
Now was that Chris or Matt Griffin when Roman held the ball with Lynn Greer for about 2 minutes at the Palestra? And then Lynn made the great pass and Hot made the layup. Was that Matt or Chris?
I think that was Chris. Like I said, Roman wasn't going to hold the ball. West Catholic gets out in transition. Oh, Will Banks. Right look, wrong time.
Not the time for that, exactly.
42.7 remaining here at Cristo Rey. Roman clinging to a 64-56 lead. The sophomore Toby Ojokwu will go to the line.
Where's he from?
1 and 1.
Philly kid?
Yes, he's a North Philly kid, I'm pretty sure.
He is tough, and he, like you said, he plays his role. He's very, very secure with the ball, takes advantage of opportunities when they present themselves.
Skillings with the tough rebound, and no! The finish doesn't go down. We can't finish in the paint, around and out. Bud Clark downhill with a layup, cutting it to 6. Now Coach Bogachica instructs them to foul. So now they're just going to, from here on out, they're going to have to score quick and foul and hope Roman comes up empty at the line like they did just a moment ago.
So if you're Roman, you just run Brown and Farmer to the ball when they get it, knowing that they're going to get fouled.
Yeah, I mean, ideally one of those two have to have the ball in their hand if you know West is coming to foul. Farmer,
he hasn't hit the
rim from the foul line yet today. 65-58 Roman, 30.5 seconds remaining. Farmer again, nothing but the net. 8-point lead, under 30 seconds.
Ball game.
Toby Ojokwu with a tough rebound. That'll do it here, Dell. That possession right here seals it. Daniel Skillings motioning to the crowd, a mimicking talking gesture. I guess there must have been some talk before this game that West Catholic was the team to beat in the Catholic League and came in here undefeated. And Roman stepped up and really controlled this thing from the 6-minute mark of the second quarter throughout the rest of the game.
Wood's got a loss, or they're undefeated?
Wood is undefeated.
Ryan's got 1 loss. Roman's got 1 loss.
West will now have 1 loss. And then
Newman's played
hasn't
1 game.
He played 1 game.
Yeah.
Ojoku, good. And good to make it a 10-point lead for Roman Catholic. The crowd is filing out. Skillings gets a block. Stanford a cheap bucket. But that will be it.
They didn't call a timeout, did they?
Boca Chica calls a timeout, down 8 with 5.5. Never stop coaching. You know your good friend Phil Martelli was famous for those timeouts.
I used to get mad at Phil.
Famous for those timeouts.
Well, yeah, I guess at this point, Boca's coaching for Wednesday.
Boca's coaching for
the playoffs,
everything that he's built with this team and this program. He can't let these guys just
dejected,
be dejected and depressed over 1 loss